Hi, I'm VanDusen, and today I'm going to talk to you about finding your passion. So on this channel, I share insights on branding and design for creative professionals, entrepreneurs, and brand owners. One of the things we hear a lot about when we're developing a business or working to develop a career is finding and following your passion. The media says it, guidance counselors may say it, they say it on Shark Tank, business book authors say it. It's all about finding your passion. And actually, passion is a kind of a difficult word. When I was in school, my guidance counselor said to me, you should follow your passion. The only problem was I didn't have one. It carried a lot of pressure and a lot of weight. I think thousands of brilliant businesses and careers and products have never been launched because they've hit that passion wall where people haven't really felt strongly enough about something to feel like they could call it their passion. I think a better question to ask yourself is, what are you curious about? Curiosity is a little different from passion. It's evergreen and it's self-perpetuating. It invites exploration and it invites experimentation. And one idea fuels and leads to another, and they expand over time into the realm of possibility. Another question to ask yourself is, what do you do where time disappears? When you're writing, when you're listening to music, when you're playing music, when you're acting, when you're doing design work, when you're doing photography, what are you doing when time disappears? It's a great way to recognize what you're really curious about. There's a great quote by Paul Pressler, who used to be the CEO of Gap Inc. And he said to me once, he said, a great career is more like a web and less like a ladder. And I've always remembered that quote because great careers, great businesses, great endeavors, even great designs are a lot of times non-linear. They go in twists and turns, they have false starts and dead-end alleys, and they may lead you eventually to a great solution, but it's not always linear. My career was definitely not linear. I started off as a fine artist, and then I went into teaching. I designed t-shirts, and then I started my own t-shirt company. I started working for another t-shirt company, and then started managing artists, and found out that managing artists was a lot like teaching, except you made more money. And then I started to learn business. I learned packaging, and then I went over to the branding agency side. Eventually, I learned strategic branding and design. And then I moved over to the client side. And then over time, I started my own e-commerce company and then my own branding agency. So as you can see, my career has not really followed a very linear line. But I've always followed my curiosity. Whatever my curiosity has been, I've always fed myself with it, and it's always led me to a place that eventually I can look back in the past and say, this has been my passion. So I encourage you to follow your curiosity. It's going to lead you to your passion. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe below so you can see my videos when they come out. And visit me at philipvandusen.com. I'd love to interact with you about your brand successes and challenges. And while you're there, sign up for my newsletter. It's called Brand Muse, and it comes out every 2 weeks where I share insights and trends on graphic design and entrepreneurship. And with that, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.